Archangel Michael says, this is the moment the divine warned would come, when the line between the spiritual and the physical trembles without warning. Something is going to reach you through a simple ring, a vibration that carries not just a voice, but the weight of revelation. You'll think it's just another call, but the one who dials knows more about your path than even you remember. It may feel random, maybe even unfamiliar, but it is being divinely orchestrated from a place higher than you've ever imagined. The person calling has been rehearsing what they would say for weeks, yet it still won't come out the way they plan. Their emotions will break through the sound, and the truth you never thought you'd hear will finally escape their lips. Archangel Michael says, this call will test your discernment, your faith, and your courage to face what's long been hidden. The person behind the voice has been keeping something in for so long that it's turned into pain. And today, that pain reaches you, but if you end the call too early, you may never know the secret that is attached to your name and destiny. A number will appear on your screen, and even if your heart hesitates, your soul will recognize the timing. It's not just about communication, it's a key to something locked away years ago. This call is part of your spiritual alignment, and ignoring it would delay what heaven has set in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 333. They have dialed your number before but deleted it at the last second. They were scared of how their truth would sound in your ears, scared it might destroy the image you had of them. But today, there's divine pressure guiding their hand to press that button and let fate connect what was once broken. You might be doing something simple, washing your hands, watching the sky, walking somewhere, and suddenly your phone will buzz, the atmosphere will shift around you, a strange stillness, like time pausing for just long enough. Even your breath will change, as if your spirit already knows, this is the moment everything rearranges. They will not introduce themselves at first, there will be silence. Maybe a shaky breath or the sound of nervousness trying to form a sentence. You may say, hello, twice before anything is spoken, but the words that follow will crack through your current reality like lightning. Something you lost is on the other side of this call, not just a person, but a missing piece of your own identity. When you hear them speak, memory and emotion will flood you like a dam breaking open. Type Amen to get blessing 117. They will confess something they should have told you years ago. And this isn't just an apology, it's a key to unlock why things in your life felt like they were held in delay. Every spiritual delay you've experienced has been circling around this moment of reconnection. This call isn't to ask you for anything, it's to give you something. Something they carried in silence, but that was never meant to be theirs to keep. They are returning to you a truth that was stolen or buried in fear. You may feel your hands tremble as you listen. Your body will react before your mind catches up. It will feel like time is slowing down so your soul can absorb every word carefully. They will bring up something you forgot you ever shared with them. Something small, personal, deeply you, like a scar or dream you once whispered in passing. It will make you realize, they never stop thinking about you, not even for a single day. Type Amen to get blessing 742. This isn't just about romance or regret. It's about divine correction. They're being spiritually pulled to make this right because your name echoes in their spirit like an unfinished promise. There is something they learned about you recently that changed everything for them. The call might be short, but the impact it will leave on your life will be lifelong. it will open your path and remove a weight that has silently blocked you for years. Don't expect perfection in their voice. Don't look for poetry or perfection. This is not about performance, it is about purity of soul finally meeting courage. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, "This is the moment the heavens have scheduled for your restoration. Even if your logical mind doubts it, your spiritual core knows. This is alignment disguised as a conversation. What you hear in that call will ripple through your future like waves in still water." Type Amen to get blessing 963. You'll feel like you're being seen in a way that makes you both nervous and safe. Because no one else has ever known the exact pain they bring up, only the one who once shared it with you. They will mention something you dreamed about, and your breath will catch from the accuracy. They were watching your life from a distance. Not in a controlling way, but in admiration, in regret, in reverence. Now, the separation is becoming unbearable for them, and the heavens won't allow the silence to go on. You'll find it hard to speak for a moment. That's okay, Spirit is working even in your stillness. The connection between you two runs deeper than language. They will admit to choosing the wrong path. And though you were not their mistake, you were part of what they lost along the way. They want to give you a piece of their healing, even if it means breaking their own pride. Type Amen to get blessing 515. You won't be the same after today. This call will reset something ancient within you, a belief, a purpose, a connection. It's more than human, it's prophetic. The universe has been rehearsing this with them in dreams. They've been waking up at strange hours with your name in their mouth, and now, all the energy they've been storing is finally being released. Through this message, you may cry. Let yourself feel, even if you say very little, your spirit is receiving loud and clear. And after the call, don't rush to tell anyone. Let your soul digest the meaning in silence. Because not every blessing is meant to be shared right away, some are meant to settle before they bloom. Type Amen to get blessing 829. There are forces that try to delay this, even hours before the call. Distractions will try to block you. But if you stay alert and choose openness, you will receive the divine fullness of what is being given. There are angels hovering around this call, not watching for judgment, but standing by for healing. They are assigned to hold space for the words exchanged between you. If the signal breaks or drops, don't panic. Even a partial call will complete something. The energy between you will continue to communicate beyond the phone. You were chosen to hear this. Out of billions, this connection found its way back to you. That alone should tell you it's not a coincidence. Type Amen to get blessing 266. The caller may cry. They may stumble through emotions. They may say they're sorry in 10 different ways without using the word sorry. Let your heart lead. You don't have to forgive instantly. But you can allow light in. The light knows how to do the work your words cannot. Archangel Michael says, this is not about reconciliation, it is about realignment. Your life will start flowing differently after today. You'll feel it in how you sleep, in the signs around you, even in the way people look at you. They may speak your name like it still holds weight in their chest. And you'll remember that you were never forgotten. just stored away in a sacred space until the timing aligned. Type Amen to get blessing 644. You were never waiting for just a phone call. You were waiting for your soul to be witnessed again, and now, that moment has arrived cloaked in ordinary disguise. Stay grounded. Don't let fear speak louder than intuition. You are being trusted with a moment that can change generations. What they say may answer years of silent questions in your spirit. You'll realize why certain things never worked until now, because this was missing from your timeline. Now it returns. You won't need to beg for truth, it will arrive willingly. They're being moved by something stronger than guilt, they're moved by grace, and your name written in divine order. Type Amen to get blessing 388. Today is not just another day, this is the beginning of something sacred being returned to you. A circle is closing, and a new one is about to open. Do not fear the vibration when your phone rings. Do not ignore the nudge when your spirit stirs. Open your heart, and you'll open your destiny. Archangel Michael says, "You are safe, you are loved, and you are about to receive what is long overdue. This call is not the end, it's the restart." Heaven is calling through a human voice. Will your spirit answer? Type Amen to get blessing 777. Your soul may shake gently for hours after the call ends. This is not anxiety, it is divine calibration. Something inside you is catching up with a truth that was always destined to arrive. You may replay the words over and over in your mind. They won't sound ordinary, because they aren't. They are spiritually encoded, meant to activate something long sleeping inside you. You'll start to notice your surroundings change after this. Colors might seem sharper, sounds more intense, emotions more alive. That's the aftermath of spiritual frequency rising. Even your dreams will shift. The night after this call, you might dream of places you've never been, or faces you don't recognize. They're not random, they're a map your soul is finally being given access to. Type Amen to get blessing 441. Some of what you'll feel might confuse you. That's because your logic can't fully process spiritual prophecy, but your spirit will keep whispering, "This is right, this is right." You'll feel the urge to protect this moment. Not because you're scared, but because you now understand its rarity. The sacred must be guarded until it takes root. You might see repeating numbers on your screen. Or hear a song that feels like it was written for what you just lived through. These are confirmations, heaven's way of saying, yes, it really happened. This isn't just a chapter in your life, it's a turning point. You won't be able to go back to the way things were, and that's not something to fear, it's something to thank the divine for. Type Amen to get blessing 508. Some people may sense a change in you after this. They'll notice your energy, your aura, even your silence has power now. Don't be surprised if they treat you differently, they are sensing the shift. You've entered a higher alignment. And with it, certain old burdens will fall off naturally. What once felt hard to explain will now feel like it no longer needs to be. The person who called you may not even understand why they had to do it, they only knew they couldn't live another day holding it in. Spirit pushed them into courage, and your soul became the safe place for truth. You may feel sadness, joy, confusion, and clarity all at once. Let yourself feel it all, it's part of your soul digesting a divine meal. There's no rush, no deadline, just be in the unfolding. Type Amen to get blessing 999. If your phone rings again in days that follow, answer it. There may be more than one revelation coming. Sometimes a spiritual download arrives in phases, not all at once. Watch for changes in your environment. Lights flickering, phones glitching, chills at random, these are signs you're being visited. Angelic forces are weaving protection and wisdom into your atmosphere. This call will ripple outward. It may unlock another person's courage to speak, to apologize, to reconnect. Your healing invites others into their own healing. You'll begin to feel surrounded, not by people, but by presence. Spiritual beings, guides, ancestors, they're gathering. Not to scare you, but to celebrate your crossing into divine timing. Type Amen to get blessing 212. Your name has been spoken in rooms of light. This call is a reflection of that attention. Heaven doesn't forget the ones who carry truth silently. Even if you cried after the call, even if your voice cracked, know this. The emotion you felt was sacred. Your tears watered something invisible, and it will soon grow. There is someone who will be moved by your testimony. Even if you don't share it word for word, your energy will carry the transformation. You will shine in ways you've never seen before. The person who called may reach out again, or they may not. But the purpose of that one moment has already shifted your entire frequency. The outcome isn't the reward, the connection was. Type Amen to get blessing 644. From today, you will feel more intuitive. You'll begin to finish people's sentences. Your dreams will give you messages. Your heart will feel less heavy. You have spiritually leveled up. Not because of a course or ritual, but because of alignment. One honest moment can do what years of effort sometimes can't. You'll see signs in threes. 3 feathers. 3 knocks. 3 rings. The number 3 will follow you like a shadow of blessing. Archangel Michael says, your spirit now stands in a cleared space, where divine instruction can pour freely. You'll feel decisions become easier. Paths that once looked blocked will now seem open, welcoming. Type Amen to get blessing 877. This is not the end of the miracle. It's the entrance. Prepare yourself, because more is coming. The call was only the beginning. You are a chosen vessel. This wasn't random, it was preparation for greater tasks. You have been trusted because you carry something holy in your soul. You may suddenly be contacted by others from your past. This call unlocked a spiritual frequency they're unknowingly tuning into. It's not coincidence, it's divine magnetism. The more you step into truth, the more aligned you become. Old lies fall away, false people grow silent. Your rail connections strengthen. Type Amen to get blessing 114. You will notice how much calmer you feel. Even amidst noise, you'll carry peace. It's not ignorance. It's divine confidence. That call wasn't just to heal, it was to activate. You've been chosen for something sacred. And now, your instructions are unfolding. More clarity will come in dreams. Write them down. They are not dreams, they are messages with codes. Even animals will behave differently around you now. They sense the shift. They see your energy glowing. Type Amen to get blessing 311. You'll walk into a place soon and feel like it's already yours. That's because your spirit went there first, preparing space for your arrival. Trust what your intuition says when you enter. Everything is speeding up now. What took months will now take weeks, what you waited years for is now being assigned to you. The voice on the other end of the phone didn't know what door they were opening. But heaven did. That voice was the knock, and your life just answered. You will feel freer than ever before. Something unseen was lifted, and now, your wings are stretching. Type Amen to get blessing 454. Your heart is no longer held hostage by silence. You heard what you needed to hear. And now, the timeline resets. God has seen your patience, heaven has heard your aching. And the answer arrived like a whisper through a call. The next 7 days will reveal even more signs. You'll feel your body, mind, and soul adjusting to a new rhythm. It will feel like floating, but grounded. Archangel Michael says, you are now walking in divine clarity. From this moment on, confusion will begin to evaporate. The truth you received was your breakthrough. Type Amen to get blessing 666. The energy from the call will linger in your space for days. It's not haunting, it's a divine presence wrapping you in reassurance. You may feel warmth around your shoulders, as if someone invisible is gently covering you. You will catch yourself smiling for no reason. The tension in your chest will start to fade. It's because something heavy was released in that conversation, an emotional weight you forgot you were even carrying. You are no longer walking in confusion. That one call brought back pieces of you that were scattered by time and heartbreak. And now, the new version of you has begun to rise, stronger, wiser, and spiritually armored. People will notice the change without you saying a word. They'll say you look different, sound lighter, move freer. They won't know it, but what they're seeing is what freedom looks like when it reaches your soul. Type Amen to get blessing 733. You'll start attracting different types of people into your life. The old cycle has closed, and the universe is adjusting your surroundings. Those who couldn't hear your silence won't be part of your future noise. You will feel more protective of your peace. Your spirit will become more selective, not from pride, but from preservation. What you've been given through this call is sacred. And not everyone deserves access to your energy now. Doors will begin opening without you knocking. Favor will begin flowing in places where it was once blocked. It's the ripple of spiritual obedience, the reward of picking up that call. You may begin receiving signs in other ways now. A letter in the mail that carries odd timing, an old email resurfacing. A stranger saying something eerily familiar. Type Amen to get blessing 225. These are all divine confirmations. Messages layered within moments. Heaven is speaking in echoes now. The person who called may also experience change. Their courage activated something in their own timeline. By giving you truth, they've also been freed from their guilt. They may reach out again in the future, when the time is right. Or they may disappear, knowing they fulfilled their role in your awaken. Either way, honor the fact that destiny used their voice to restore something inside you. You'll notice your reactions changing. You won't respond with anger as quickly. You won't overthink like before. That's the spiritual reset in motion. Type Amen to get blessing 369. Even your surroundings will feel different, the air will seem lighter. Your room will carry more peace. It's because something dark exited when truth entered. You'll want to protect your time. You'll feel drawn to silence, to stillness, to sacred routines. These are signs your spirit is recalibrating in a higher dimension. You've stepped into divine alignment. And with it, you will be called to do more. Not louder, but deeper. The things you used to tolerate will now feel unbearable. Not because you've changed, but because your frequency has risen. You are no longer compatible with what doesn't honor you. Type Amen to get blessing 404. You will be drawn to speak life into others. Not because you're trying to be noble, but because healing is now part of your essence. Your words will begin to carry power without trying. People will come to you for comfort, for clarity. They won't know why, but they will feel safe around you. Your presence will feel like a home they never had. Don't be surprised if a child stares at you longer than usual. Or if an animal won't leave your side. They recognize what you carry now, light. Archangel Michael says, "This light you've received is not for show, it's for service. Use it to illuminate others who are walking in the confusion you once lived through. Guide them gently, as you were just guided." Type Amen to get blessing 505. Even your body may respond. Old pain may ease, sleep may deepen, energy may return. That's the effect of divine truth purging spiritual toxins. Let go of the fear of what comes next. You've already survived the hardest silence. Now, you're being led by something stronger than fear, purpose. If you feel emotional randomly, don't suppress it. That's your soul stretching into new space. Tears are sacred signals of healing taking form. You are now a different version of yourself. Not better out of ego, but evolved through revelation. You've earned the right to walk in spiritual confidence. Type Amen to get blessing 811. More truths will come to you now, not just through others, but within yourself. You'll begin remembering things that helped connect the dots of your life. Things that once confused you will now begin making sense. The fog has lifted. Your decisions will feel clearer, your path more certain. Even your voice may feel stronger. Opportunities will start coming back around, ones you thought you lost. They weren't denied, they were delayed until you reached this point of readiness. The person who called may mention a dream they had. They might say they saw you in it, glowing, saying something profound. That was real. Spirit used their dreams to prepare them for this divine conversation. Type Amen to get blessing 931. You will be tested again. But this time, you'll respond with grace, not panic. Because you now carry understanding instead of confusion, your journey from here will have more alignment than chaos. That doesn't mean it'll be easy, but it'll feel right. Every step will feel synchronized with heaven's rhythm. You've been unlocked. And no one, not even your own doubts, can close what heaven has opened. Walk boldly. This call was proof you are still chosen. Still seen. Still worth the truth, no matter how long it was delayed. Type Amen to get blessing 288. Be patient with your evolution. It won't happen overnight, but you're no longer starting from scratch. You've crossed a threshold many never reach. Don't run back to comfort out of fear. Stay in the space of the unknown, it's where miracles form, you are being expanded into greatness. Trust the call. Trust what it broke, trust what it built. Because when heaven calls your name, nothing remains the same. And your life, from this day forward, is a divine unfolding. Type Amen to get blessing 000.